y'all. Let's have us a conversation. With this conversation, we are going to talk about current events, what's going on today in the world, in our country, in our cities across the country. What the hell is going on with President number 45? I don't even understand that photo op that he did. I don't get it. But before we even get into that, I just want to say I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is dealing okay. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of shit going on. We got the fucking riots for Black Lives Matter going on. We got COVID going on. People are out of jobs. People are losing their places to live, their businesses. You got children who are cooped up in the house, who are probably bored and depressed from it. My kids tell me they miss their friends. You know, I've been calling around to check on my family to see how they doing. And everybody seemed to be doing okay. My California family is good. My New York family is good. My uncle in Philly is good. My aunt and my cousin in Vegas, they're good. I'm here in Texas, I'm good. Everybody's good, so that's a blessing. Nobody dead, nobody sick. Everybody good. And so far that I checked on. It's hella hot. I'm not even standing out in the sun yet, and it's hella hot out here, y'all. Ooh, this southern weather get on my nerves. It's always hot when I don't want it to be, and then it's always raining when I want to go outside. This is one of the days I guess I picked to go outside. Just so happen to be hella hot. I'm not finna walk down the street over there because I don't want to be in the heat. I'm gonna just stay in the shade. It's beautiful shade. So, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm black, obviously, right? I really don't think about race like that. Like when I come out of my house every day, I'm not thinking about, oh, this person is white. Oh, this person is Hispanic. Oh, that person over there is Asian. Oh, I'm black. I don't come out of my house thinking like that. Even when I'm in the privacy of my own home, I don't be thinking about that. I don't be thinking about color. But let me share one thing with y'all. The very thing or device or, the very thing or device that makes me think about race, honestly, is the fucking media. The media. I turn on my damn TV, CNN is on, the local news is on, talking about riots, talking about Black Lives Matter, talking about racism, talking about this, talking about that, which is okay, I guess. I'm not saying it's wrong for the media to be talking about it because we need to bring awareness to the fact that racism does exist. We need to bring awareness to the fact that black people are being mistreated. Black people are dying for no fucking reason. Black people are not given the same opportunities as our white counterparts. True, right? These things are all true. But I believe there's more to it than just that. I believe the media is trying to put a spin on this to try to push this agenda because they want us to fight each other. How you doing? They want us to be against each other. They want us to be killing each other. They want to create a divide, y'all. And I'm just not biting for it. I'm not going for it. That's the bait that they're putting out there. This whole Black Lives Matter shit. They're using Floyd's death as a co-op, as a mechanism, as a bait, and whatever other things you want to call it. They're using Floyd's death so that they could try to get us to be fighting and killing each other, and they can bring all the racist people out of the woodwork because they're here, they exist. We sharing this earth with all these fucking racist people. But I just don't think about color like that. I don't think about me being black and so-and-so over there being white. and so over there being Asian or Mexican. I don't think about that. The very thing that gets me to start thinking about race is the fucking television, social media. Those outlets are the very things that get me to thinking about it. And what I get sick and tired, what I really get sick and tired of is coming out of my house and being reminded of the fact that I am black. Like, as if I don't fucking know that I'm black, right? Like, yes, I'm black. And is there something you want to do about it? Or are you not going to do something about it and shut the fuck up about it then? That's how I feel in my mind. Like, damn, why does it fucking matter? Okay, yes, recognize that different races exist. Yes, recognize my color and the next person's color. Yes, recognize it. But don't be pointing it out like as if I don't know what... You know what I'm saying? Like as if I don't know I'm black, as if so-and-so don't know he's white, and as if so-and-so don't know she's Mexican. Don't, or as if James over here doesn't know that he's Asian. Don't do that. People know what the fuck they are. We ain't got to be constantly reminded of what the fuck we are. But what we can do, respectfully do, is recognize each other's color, respect it, acknowledge it, and move on. But we ain't got to be pointing fingers at people. We ain't got to be leaving people out of things. We ain't got to be calling people names and putting labels on people and leaving people out of things that rightfully deserve it. We don't have to do all this shit, man. This is not what God wants. God don't want that. God don't want it. T.I. said something that really, really struck me and stuck with me. He said that if you have somebody who is competing with you one-on-one and they cheat you in that game, it's because the reason why this person cheats you in the game is because this person believes in their mind that you have the advantage over them already. Why do people cheat? Think about that, y'all. Why do people cheat when they cheat? It's because they already think that they're going to lose. So they're going to do everything they can to prevent themselves from losing. Do y'all understand? I'm not going to get real deep into it, but y'all understand. Black people are being mistreated. Why? Think about that. I'm going to just leave y'all with that thought. We ain't going to get deep into it because the purpose of this video is to not get all that deep. The purpose of this video is just to touch and scratch and reach the surface of what the hell is going on and just know and understand that what we're going through is some real shit. It's some fucked up shit. It's the first time I'm witnessing anything like this in my lifetime, and I'm 36. I'm a part of what everyone calls Generation X, okay? Generation X, we didn't experience this kind of shit. I'm gonna talk about what we experienced in Generation X. And I lived in the ghetto of Oakland when I was 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1 years old, right? I lived in Oakland. And what I witnessed at age 10, at age 6, at age 14, at age 16 is blacks killing each other in the hood. Every other night or every damn night you would hear about somebody getting shot, and it always had to do with selling dope, dealing drugs. So-and-so killed my brothers, or so-and-so killed my friend or my cousin, so I'm finna go retaliate. Coward kids walking around thinking that they tough because they got a gun on them instead of just, balling up their fists and fighting with their fists. They decide to go walk and pick up a gun and take somebody's life. So that's what I witnessed during the time and era of Generation X. It was a lot of cowards and punks running around with fucking guns and taking people's lives because they fucking scared. But after they kill the person and the person is gone, you can't bring them back. And they probably realize that, and they probably feeling like shit, but it's too late. You already killed them. Daddies wasn't around raising their kids, okay? My father did not raise me. My mother and my grandmother did it all. And when my mother and my grandmother passed away, my foster parents picked up where my mother and grandmother left off. So we had a lot of black kids without daddies. But I really give a big acknowledgement and credit to where credit is due with the latter generation after Generation X, because the generation after Generation X, daddies started stepping up to the plate. And even if they wasn't with the mother of their child, they were stepping up to the plate, and they were coming to see their kids and making sure that they're financially taking care of their kids. They're around more. That's when that trend started. I want to say about the late 2000s. It's 2020 right now, so that means I want to say around maybe like 2012, 2013, somewhere around there is when fathers really started stepping up, And this is in the Black community I'm talking about. Fathers started stepping up. And I commend the latter generation for that. We need more fathers in these children's lives. I'm blessed because my children, their father is a part of their life. I'm married to their father. My oldest son, his father and I, we didn't work out, unfortunately. And he's not a part of my oldest son's life. My oldest son's father isn't. But I have my husband here. He's a father to all my kids, and I'm blessed to be able to say that. And, every generation strives to be better than the previous generation, and every parent strives to give their children better than what they had. That's just the goal. That's the whole goal. So what the fuck are we out here, hurting each other for, and separating each other for, and doing this whole impartiality thing? God hates impartiality, okay? God hates it. But that's what people are doing. People are pointing fingers. People are calling each other names, labeling each other, passing judgment on each other, looking at each other, thinking you know everything about the damn person. You know nothing about them. And that's the problem with people. We don't know nothing about the next person, but we think we know everything about them just by looking at them. You can't do that. You can't look at me and say, I'm on welfare, I'm not married, I got all these kids out of wedlock. All I want to do is try to keep a man happy and sleep around. I'm living off welfare. I'm uneducated. I'm ghetto. I'm loud. I'm boisterous. I'm disrespectful. Y'all can't look at me and say that. Because if you were to look at me and say those things, y'all would be wrong. Y'all would be wrong. Everything that the Black woman is labeled as, or judged to be, or the automatic thought that comes to your head when you look at this Black woman's face right here, everything you would think is wrong. Because we have all been programmed, you guys. We have been programmed to think these fucking things about each other. Same thing with a Mexican face or an Asian face. Y'all will look at them and y'all would literally think you know everything about that person when you don't know shit. You don't know nothing. You know what the media tells you. You know what these movies tell you. You know what the news tell you. That's what you know. But you don't know the truth. We all have a common goal. That's to live on this earth the best way we can, live happy, and leave legacies behind for our children to carry on. That's the common goal that we all have. White, Black, Asian, Hispanic, all alike. So what the fuck are we down here fighting each other for? Hurting each other for? What's the point? What's the point? I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. And some people will look at this video and say, oh, that's another ass kisser or Oreo. Fuck it, I'll be an Oreo if that's what you wanted me to be. But I'm just not about taking sides. I'm not about, I'm not about getting into this whole riffing agenda of pointing fingers at white people and saying it's all white people's fault, because it's not. I have watched and witnessed this generation change and be different than the previous generation. The previous generation was fucked up. The problem is that people are being taught these things. So the latter generation, they only know what their parents taught them. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And I'm going to tell you something else. Not only is it not all white people's fault, we got to focus on the bigger problem. It's police brutality. Police brutality. These cops are fucking out of control, dude. They're taking people's lives, they're hurting people, they're stealing things from people. They're doing all kind of shit that goes against the law, and they're not being punished for it. They're getting away with this shit. They're taking people's lives. They're terrorizing people's families, breaking up families. They're doing all kind of things. Everybody's rights are fucking being violated. And the ones who are getting violated the most are black people, because we are the smallest percentage of the population. Because we are stereotyped as the thugs. We are stereotyped as the murderers. We are stereotyped as the ones that are unruly, living on welfare, killing people, stealing, not working, not doing things productive with ourselves. We're labeled and stereotyped as those kind of people because this is the fucking shit that the media and Hollywood puts on the TV screen for y'all to see, and they're feeding y'all these false images of us, these false images of black people. We are not those kind of people. We're not the people that you think we are. Hollywood and the media does nothing but feed y'all lies. And y'all sit here and listen to all these fucking lies. We got to do better, America. We've got to do better. What do I think about George Floyd? And why did it take me so long to say something? Because I really was sitting back in my home and I was doing a lot of thinking, y'all. Like I need to think before I say something. And I was taught this as a child growing up. You think before you react. You think before you say things. Well, I did my thinking. And my take on the whole George Floyd situation is this. He did not deserve to die. So I don't care what it is that the man did for the police to be called on him. He did not deserve to die. Now, maybe he deserved to go to jail. I agree with that. Yeah, the police should have came and arrested him and he should have went to jail. I 100% agree on that. Just because I'm black does not mean I have a biased opinion. I don't. I don't believe he should have died, though. He did not deserve to die. He deserved to go to jail, but George Floyd did not deserve to die. Those cops did not have a right to take his life. He had a right to go to jail. Those cops had a right to take him to jail, but he did not deserve to lose his life. I don't care what he did. I don't care what the circumstances were. I don't care if he resisted arrest. If some people are saying that and they showing, oh, we got video footage and proof, fine. If he resisted arrest, calm him down. But that's still not a good enough reason or a probable cause to take somebody's life. It's not. It's not. What do children do, guys? They lie to their parents at times. They take things at times. They say bad things. They do bad things, right? But does that mean they deserve to die for it? People make mistakes, y'all. We're all human. Nobody deserves to have their life taken. Nobody. Unless they take someone else's life. Then that will be the only exception to the rule in my mind. Is if they take somebody else's life, that would be the only exception that I would say a person deserves to die, is if they took somebody else's life. Justifiably speaking. But if it ain't that, nobody deserves to have their life taken. And that's just my personal opinion. Punish them, yes. Make them learn a lesson, yes. But they don't deserve to die for it, though. Now, all this oppression that my people have gone through for hundreds of years, this is why we think the way that we do. I'm going to share with y'all that important fact is that y'all got to understand the black person's pain, the black person's hurt, the black person's oppression. And not all these things that I just said to y'all, but the fact that we have gone through this for hundreds of years. We are frustrated. We are angry. We are tired of seeing the same shit over and over and over again. But we don't get the rightful justice for it. I'm tired of seeing all these people that look like me getting their lives taken. But the people who took their lives, they don't get the rightful punishment that they deserve for taking these people's lives. If it were a black man in a police uniform, there's no way that anybody could sit here and tell me that he would have got third-degree murder or he would have got some kind of slap on the wrist. I'm going to tell you what the cop would have got if he was a person of color. He would have got first-degree murder. He would have got, or he would have got something worse than that. So that's the truth. The truth is there is a difference in treatment. There is a difference in how we're being looked at. There is a difference in what people think about us. Because like I said, those images that Hollywood and the media put out there about my people, those are the things they want y'all to believe about my people, so that people who are racist and people who are not racist and consciously just don't know no better because all they know is what they were taught, and so that those people can have an excuse and a reason to kill us, to shoot us, to hurt us, to take things from us, to do things to us or toward us that is unfair. But that's the truth, guys. Us black people are tired of this shit. We're tired of being killed. We're tired of being hurt. We're tired of things being taken from us. We're tired of being mistreated. We're tired of being judged. We're tired of being stereotyped. We're tired of not being given the same opportunities as our white counterparts, as our Mexican counterparts. And I've said this before on another platform that's called Bite. I said, I'm tired of seeing black and brown people suffering at the hands of cops. And it's true, I am tired of it, and it's true, it is happening. But the truth is, even my Mexican counterparts get better treatment than my people do. That's the truth. And so the truth is, God wants us all to be together. He wants to work together. We have to share this earth together. Why does it have to be all this shit? And for what? And the last thing I want to say before I get off here is, why did a black man have to die for people to finally start speaking up and saying, well, this is wrong? For people to finally start seeing a little bit of what we go through. For people to finally start realizing a little bit of all the unfair and fucked up shit that we actually go through. Why did it take a black man to die? For people to really see what really truly go on. Maybe I can answer my own question and say this. Because of the cameras on these smartphones that exist now, what's being done to us is finally being exposed. It's finally being exposed. Not all white people are racist, and not all black people are thugs. And that's the thing. People need to know this. Not all white people are racist, and not all black people are thugs. Those are all false representations of every human being and individual that lives on this earth. Only some white people are racist. Only some black people are thugs. That's not everybody. So y'all need to stop taking these narratives and these images and putting them on every person or entire races of people, because it's wrong. It's ignorance. It's stupidity. Think about what y'all are doing, y'all. This is humanity. We are doing this to our fucking selves. And for those of y'all who are white and who are racist, you think you're doing us harm, but you're actually doing yourself harm, because we are your brother. Whether if you want to accept it and like it or not, we are your brothers and sisters. It says it in the Bible. We are all God's children. No matter what color and race you are, we are all God's children. God made all of us. So for you to kill your brother and cause your brother terror and harm and trauma, you're doing that to yourself, because you're doing it to your brother. And I know that's not how you look at it, but y'all just got to get smart and wisen up and understand the reality. And maybe a lot of y'all need to read the Bible. I'm not saying become Christian. I'm not saying become religious. I'm just saying, man, if you read the Bible, a lot of the things that you are in the dark about, you will be brought to the light about. The Bible will open up your eyes about a lot of things that's going on in our world today. Honestly, read it. Some of y'all probably don't care, and that's fine. And I ain't gonna make this video any longer, but those are my 2 cents that I wanted to put in. Those are my thoughts. This world is fucked up. This country is fucked up. We need us a new leader, obviously. And things need to change. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. All right, I'm getting off here. Do you live your best life? Get yourself together and no robot behaviors over here. See y'all in the next video. Peace. Later, guys.